Good morning, Disney Fantasy.
Good morning.
Bill and Carrie here for KB Treks. We are on, which day is it now?
This is day 4.
Day 4, but we're visiting
St. Kitts.
Yay! You can see the island coming up in the
It's really
distance.
cool.
Yeah.
You should turn the camera to show them. It's not going to show up.
Okay, fine. There it is. There's our porthole. It's coming. You can't see squat in this photo, but kind of looks like the beginning of Jurassic Park as we're going up to the mount.
I really wish you'd stop using that reference because now I keep thinking we're about ready to be eaten by a bunch of dinosaurs.
But before we go on excursion, so right now it's about 8 o'clock. We have to meet at
9:15.
9:15. So what happened is on your first day you get on the ship, they're going to have tickets. Do we have your tickets? Here's your tickets.
Right there.
You're going to have tickets, and it's going to be in your stateroom.
Tickets.
And, okay. And it's going to tell you where you're supposed to, if you have an excursion lined up through Disney, it's going to tell you where on the ship you're going to meet. And then they give you like little stickers, and you follow the person with a paddle. And
paddle power.
Yeah.
It also tells you what time you're supposed to meet, you know, not just where.
Well, you can show up there at any time. I'm sure you can get there before, but if you get there after, you're on your own, and you just flush your money down the toilet for your excursion. Anyway, so, but before we get on, because there's no food on the thing, we're going to go get some breakfast. Where should we go?
Cabanas. It'll be quicker.
Well, it's not that I don't like Cabanas, it just, you know...
Yeah, but I'm really kind of sick of Royal Court at this point. We've eaten there a lot. Like,
we haven't had breakfast there?
I don't care. Let's go to Cabanas.
Okay, to Cabanas. Just got off the elevator on deck 11 to go to Cabanas, and we are getting our first close-up look at St. Kitts. Wow. It's so beautiful. I'm so used to so many of these islands being flat, really. I wasn't expecting this to be a mountain here. Okay, welcome to Cabanas. First rule, as always, wash your hands. Breakfast, they have some muffins, pastries, croissants, other typical breakfast foods, eggs, bacon, hash browns, sausage, breakfast potatoes, like corned beef and hash, pancakes, Mickey waffles, eggs Benedict, more sausage, poached eggs, scrambled eggs, cinnamon French toast, sauteed mushrooms, asparagus. Over here they got some salmon. Across the way they got some oatmeal. Section looks like they got toppings for oatmeal or yogurt. Plenty of choice of cereals, milk, yogurts. Here are some fresh fruits. Gonna come up to the middle section. Here are some cheeses and meats. Yogurts, fresh fruits, full-size fruits, not sliced. Over here looks like more different kinds of eggs, omelets, more pastries. Looks like Krispy Kreme type donuts. And this is the bar area in the middle. And then it repeats. When you get to the other side, everything repeats. Hey, it looks like we have docked. We have just finished breakfast at Cabanas. And maybe we haven't completely docked, but we are right next to it. Looks like we're just kind of doing that little parallel park thing that cruise ships need to do. But this is off to the other side of the ship, the right side. This island's bigger than I was expecting it to be. It's just beautiful today. The sun is bright. We're going on excursion here in a little bit, but one thing that we do, we have our refillable thermos here. We're going to stop at the beverage stations up here and get some water so we can take the port. We like to have these with with a hook on them and then carabiner. That way I can put it on my belt. We don't have to carry it around. I'd rather have the weight on my belt than a full hand.
Yeah, these are heavy.
Yeah, and Carrie doesn't mind anyway because she's not the one that's going to be carrying it.
Exactly.
Pretty hard to wake up to this in the morning. I know we don't have a lot to go on because we're still in those ships looking out. Yeah. But what do you think of about the view of St. Kitts here?
It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah. It seems bigger than I imagined it would be. for, you know, islands, a lot of times you just think are these small little things, and there's a lot of square mileage to it. Sorry, square kilometers? I don't know. Are they metric or are they standard? Probably metric.
I'm sure metric.
It's not the US, so therefore it's probably metric. Okay, as we get ready to go and to St. Kitts, a few things you should be aware of if you are going ashore. One is if you're the type of people, like we've done that before, where if you're on vacation and you go to breakfast and they have bananas and oranges and fruits, vegetables, whatever that you might want to take for snacks, so they will not allow any fruits, vegetables, anything that is fresh or perishable off the ship. So you're gonna have to throw that away anyway. So don't grab a bunch of bananas thinking, you know, you can have that
to snack on later.
They will, yeah. If you brought snack bars, kind of things like granola bars, they'll allow you to take those.
I know some people have taken like the sealed containers of cereal. Those are okay because they're sealed, they're manufacturer sealed. So those you can take off.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't be selling those on the island anyway. But fruits, they're worried about parasites or whatever.
Contamination.
Yeah. Then you should have your key to the world with you for ID, and you need your ID from whether it's a passport or driver's license, whatever the case is, when you board the ship.
If you are over 18, you need that. If you're, you know, traveling with your kids don't need any sort of ID, just the adults.
It's so pretty.
It is pretty. I can't wait to get off the ship and see it.
Yeah. Check out that view. Wow. I know I keep saying it, but you don't get this back home. Well, maybe you do. Depends on where you're from. Not from where we're from. So Carrie's gonna grab our tickets. And we are walking into the Buena Vista Theatre. When we checked in, we had to show our room key and our driver's license or passport. The things that we're going to need to get back on the ship. And then upon check-in, they gave us our stickers. So what'll happen is someone will have a paddle, a power, that has that same image, our case a Stitch, and we're going to follow them off the ship to where we're supposed to go. Usually it's a little
it's a bus,
like a 15-passenger bus type thing, or van, or whatever the case is. And no, not that side. Oh no, I'm at the other side, honey. Okay, I'm all stitched out. I'm in stitches. And now we are on our way to the gangway, and we're going to get off the ship. We have 100 and something people.
It said 150.
150 on this excursion. Hopefully we don't try to all get on one bus.
I think they will have several for us. At least I hope so. I hope it's not going to be the case of us, like, you know, sitting on the roof and stuff.
To get off the ship, we need to show our card to get scanned. And we want to take the exit or the salad. Thank you. About to take our first steps off the ship. Here's the coaxway. Oh, and we're on land. You have to be on by 5:45.
Oh, up there.
Is this real life? There's port. Welcome to St. Kitts. Looks like our group is going to the left here. Okay, we're going to load into these buses here for our tour of the island, and we're off.
Just to welcome all of you here to our beautiful island of St. Kitts. Now, the island of St. Kitts is very small indeed. It's only 68 square miles and a population of 50,000 people, which is 50,000 people.
This is St. Kitts Marina Mall, next to the port.
Coconut water straight from the coconut, we drink it. Look at the watermelon, the bananas, the pumpkin, potatoes. I mean, this is all our local supply here. And this is all organic stuff. There's no chemicals. Look at them. Look at the cabbage. Look at the dashing, you know, the peppers, gingers. Look at them. All organic stuff, folks. And on the 19th day of September, in 1983, it became our Independence Square. Now, in the center of the Independence Square, there's a fountain. Look at the fountain right there. Now, that fountain was built and placed there in 1857 to mark the first time drinking water was brought into Bass there. This is the Roman Catholic, the Immaculate Conception Church. This church was built for us in 1928. And both wings of this church, there are homes on each side. One of these homes was built to accommodate the nun. The other home was built to accommodate the priests. Now allegedly, those two twins, they shall never meet. The fishermen, they come here like every day and sell the catch of the day. So we can come here and get ourselves our local fish every day. This is our war memorial, or the cenotaph. Now the obelisk that I have here, this obelisk have the names of all fallen soldiers who were once called upon in the British Armed Force to fight for our country. And these are real cannons. And if you don't believe me, you can go right up there and shoot one off now. The only problem is if you shoot one off now, you're gonna shoot your boat. All of the government schools are free for us to go to. All of them are compulsory for us to go to school and wear uniform to school. We must wear uniform to school here, even up to college. We have to wear uniform here. Sugarcane was our main industry here. Unfortunately though, the sugarcane industry became no longer profitable for us to maintain anymore. In 2005, the government decided to close the sugar industry. This is where a lot of people come here from the United States and from Canada to study veterinary medicine. Look at the complex. The beautiful environment we have here, folks.
This is our first stop. We are at the Fairview Great House. Fairview Great House and Botanical Gardens, St. Kitts, Wisconsin. But it says Wisconsin.
It's not Wisconsin.
It says WI, Wisconsin.
West Indies.
Oh,
not Wisconsin.
I was starting to feel like I was back at home. We decided to go to the back area of the house first. This is part of the gardens. Oh, we got about a half hour to just take a little walk around the land here. The host at the main building kind of told us where some of the places are. Gary and I thought it'd be best to kind of go to the back of the property first and then work our way forward, because a lot of the people would probably go to the front and work their way back. So Carrie already ran into the gift shop here. So we got some card holders, ornaments, coconut magnets, more magnets, more magnets, other magnets. Looks like some cards and bowls. We also got some photo albums and photo frames, pictures, coasters. Here they also have some locally made jams. Guava, star fruit,
golden apple, mango, sorrel, and wax apple.
So which one's your jam?
Mango.
That's my jam, yo.
Mango, I love mango.
Got some other hot sauces.
Hot sauce. You want some local hot sauce?
Well, it's definitely not Midwest hot. And here is the cook's room. It looks like they're doing some sort of demonstration. I don't think this is part of our tour group, but it smells good.
Okay, so we have the vegetable escabeche.
Looks like they're making a demonstration on how to cook some sort of vegetable. Like a vegetable medley.
There's a baby koi.
Little baby koi.
Well, it could be goldfish too. Probably goldfish. But there's one right there. And another right there.
Oh, this is a botanical garden, which is kind of nice because they have the plants here. They'll have the markers to say what it is. So this is a cashew tree. This is the back side of that building. And I'm just gonna do a little pan here of the grounds. Looks like there's quite a bit we can explore. We only got about 20 more minutes left.
If we go back in the house and go upstairs, there's like a balcony. It'd be really cool. You'd get a really good view of the water.
Okay, we can go up there.
Okay.
Or do you want to go up there first?
Okay, let's go up there.
These look like huge pea pod. At first I thought maybe that one was a snake, but it's just a black one. Wow, look at the size of these things. That's my whole forearm. Oh, that's heavy too. I can just tell how that's heavy. Wow. That one, you can see how it opened up so the seats could come out.
Yeah.
Right there. There's like 2 different flowers on there. You got like these flowers, and then you got these other ones here.
And they're purple.
And they're purple. I don't know anyone who likes the color purple.
Yeah.
My favorite.
What do you think of the gardens, hon?
It's beautiful here.
Yeah. It's interesting walking on this grass. This is not the kind of grass that we would have in our yard in Minnesota.
No, it feels like AstroTurf.
Yeah.
But it's actual grass.
Yeah, it's kind of like the grass they might use on putting greens.
Yeah.
You know, short.
It's kind of spiny.
Yeah. But,
it doesn't hurt, but it's just, it's yeah, it's just spiny.
No, these are some very nice gardens, and nice view out to the ocean too. We're gonna go up on the high end of the grounds here, so up the hill. So we're at the base of their mountain here, pretty much. Old building.
Thank you.
I don't know what it was used for. Kind of looked like they used to use it to throw dead plants in now. It's still kind of cool though. I like seeing stuff like that. It's kind of unique. Adds texture to stories. We got about 10 minutes left until we have to be back at the bus. So one place we haven't gone to yet really was the building, because we figured everyone was going to be in the building first. So, and it's kind of nice too, because now that we use all our energy to climb the hill, we can coast going back down it versus spending all the energy in the house and then trying to climb the hill, right, hon?
Correct.
Okay. We're thinkers. Yeah. Instead of going back through the building to get to the front, we saw that there's a side path. Now I'm glad we took it. You can see a few more plants that weren't in the back there. Oh yeah. Got some nice colors here of yellows and reds and pinks. One of the things they said on the tour when we first came in, I should say tour, but the guide, she said that this is a prominent place for weddings on the island. So
I could see why this would be a beautiful place to get married.
They said pretty much you can go anywhere on the land and on the gardens here, pick a spot and say your I do's. Okay, we're gonna walk into the original bath, of volcanic stone bath. Oh. Okay, so they'd fill this with water and you could soak in this. Okay. Oh, here's a photo of the island. Our bus driver tour guide said that if you think about it, it looks like a chicken leg. I don't see it. Do you?
I see it.
I don't know. It doesn't look like a chicken leg to me.
Here's your chicken, and here's your handle.
Yeah, here's the drumstick. Yes. Hey, I need, honey.
No,
no. But I need to use the. I need to use the facility. I need to go now. Do a quick walk through the building, a couple of the rooms. And we just went upstairs, and now we're in the master bedroom. Can't wait to check out this balcony here. Oh wow. Yeah. Such a beautiful view.
Aww.
Look at that beautiful view right there.
Such a liar.
Step this way, little honey. See better? Look at that. Wow. That's so amazing. Just a beautiful view here.
It really is. It's gorgeous.
What's the name of this building again?
The Fairview Great House.
Yeah, and this is just stop one. We have what, 3 stops?
I think so, yeah.
On our tour. So unfortunately our time is concluding here, so we have to get back to the bus.
We need to go to the bus.
Thankfully we at least got through most of the gardens.
Yes.
Just the front here, but we're gonna walk past that to get to the bus. That is a neat looking bed though. I like the wood on that. Yeah. What do you call this? A pond garden on the front here? Actually, probably a good time for us to leave because another group coming in. Over on the side over there, they have a swimming pool. Saw that when we came in, but we just didn't make it over there in time. But now we have to get to our bus. So, what was your favorite part of the gardens?
The gift shop. No, I'm kidding.
Come all this way to think that you like the gift shop.
No, it was all, I mean, I thought all the gardens were beautiful.
Yeah, it was neat.
Yeah.
We got back to the bus just in time. We got a little bit of rain going on right now. Oh, it's actually coming down pretty good. Look at that.
This is the remainder of the sugarcane factory, folks. If you look where the arch is right up here, on the top of that is an aqueduct where the water used to come through. There was a wheel right in the middle of the aqueduct there. Okay, this is smoke chimney right up here. If you go on top, the wall right here, it still have the containers there. We collected the sugarcane juice. And these two small holes right here, inside there, that's where they put the fire to boil the sugarcane. Okay? Then after you boiled, you get molasses and you get sugar. The sugar will then ship out to England and the molasses will stay here to make rum.
Okay, we are on stop number 2 of our island tour. We are at Wayne Manor.
Romney Manor.
Romney Manor. Meanwhile, at Romney Manor.
I know that they make clothing here, so we're going to see a demonstration on, I think it's pronounced Batik clothing. So.
But they also did like this is part of a sugar cane.
That used to be a sugar cane plantation that is no longer.
So a tour guide said that this tree is over 400 years old. And it is massive. And if you look along the branches, it has all kinds of fauna growing on it.
Inside of them are almonds. Really? So,
It's a massive tree. Walk into the demonstration room. Find out how they make some clothing here.
Afterwards, you will want to stay white, take it off the frame, dip in a cold water and color fast dye. This has been the middle dye. The white areas is where the wax first. The wax is still on, and we want to take some of this color, we then apply more wax.
Making all kinds of designs. Wax. There's some bright, beautiful clothing and materials, pillows. Oh, that's pretty. Wow. Hummingbird. Some neat stuff here. It's all made here on site. Oh, you need a new toilet bag?
I was gonna say, if it was a little bit bigger, I'd say yes, it's cute, but I think this is even smaller than the one I currently have. It's a rum bag. So it's one of their Batik bags, but there's actually 3 bottles of St. Kitts rum in there.
Okay. Is that about
$12.
$12 US. Oh, that's a steal, honey.
I know.
You get pretty much free booze.
Pretty much.
For that pack.
I didn't have to get it.
Okay. As you exit the store, there's the Rainforest Bar, where you can try the Jefferson rum, and they have it as a punch. The Jefferson rum is what they're known for around here.
The beer
for $3 US. The menu.
There you go, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Check your...
Okay, we grab yourself a rum punch.
Punch.
Made from their Jefferson rum.
Oh, that's good. I don't want to share.
Fine, I'll have water.
Here.
What it tastes like?
Rum.
Where's the punch?
There's punch in there.
Mine now. There's a old bell tower.
maybe build an
On the original use for the land. So this used to be a sugarcane plant, and so from up here they can look over all the workers, make sure that they're getting their work done. And over here you can see that's part of the smokestack for the fires to cook the sugar cane to get the juice out for that they make rum with. If I remember what tour guide said. I'm gonna go up here and check out the bell tower real quick. Got about 5 minutes left till we have to be back at the bus. Oh, these steps are. Oh, don't recommend this if you have trouble with steps. They're uneven, kind of high steps too. And you can get a little bit of a view of the property from up here. So point of reference, we came in over here, came around there into this building where they had all their items for sale. And right here is where we got the rum punch. And there's a seating area over here. Right there is that viewing deck came from. And then here is the bell tower. And the bell is actually still up in the tower. And there's the bell and the bell tower. So that's their little bin. There she is. Here's my bride.
It's hot.
It's hot. It's warm. We're going to take the ice from our rum punch now that we finished drinking that and add that to our water bottle.
And head back to the bus.
Yep, time to get to the bus. Gave us a half hour and we're at 29 minutes pretty much.
Okay, just recently, them guys, you know.
First close looks at the fort here. You ready to climb all these steps?
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Okay, we are on stop number 3 for our tour of St. Kitts. We are where?
We are the Fort George, Brimstone National.
At Brimstone National Park, and we're at Fort George,
yes,
which is one of the highest points on the island. And they used slaves to build the fort here. Oh, okay. Hey, hold it up, hon.
As best as I can.
Okay.
These are steep.
Yeah, these are steep, but take your time. I'm sure the view will only get better as we get closer to the top. How you doing, hon? Oh! She punched me in the gut. That was fine. That was fine. Okay, we made it to the top, and oh, how you holding up, hon?
Good.
Yeah?
Yep.
Was it worth the climb?
I don't know.
It is a wonderful view up here.
Beautiful.
Look at that. We came up to the high point first because we didn't want to burn out walking because it's a lot of property up here to walk across. But you can see across. I think they said this is the western side of the island. What do you think?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, very nice. Very blue, very green, very brown fortish, gray. I don't know what it is, but just a lovely view.
Yeah.
Want to explore the fort?
Yeah, let's.
Look at the size of this cannon. Wonder how far out they can shoot. I'm sure they had to get some sort of distance if they're going to be up here. Not exactly like the water's right next to the side of the cliff here. Listen, I told the Empire all I want is a railing. Can't I get a railing? That's all I'm asking for. Star Wars reference? Okay. So this fort is now part of a national park. Here's an aerial photo of the fort, at least this section. Powder storage room. Now they have to keep everything dry so that they can use the gunpowder. There's no label for this room, but it looks like in the back there there's a stairwell that goes up and one that goes down. Possibly officer, some sort of quarters for soldiers. Bake house, and over here's the latrine. Okay, gonna go to the bake house. This looks like where they made bread with wood stoves. Out of the main courtyard. Looks like they actually thought about drainage, so the floor is slanted. There's all these rooms off to the sides. Looks like we can also go up and walk around. So let's kind of go around the outside here, see what these rooms are, if there's anything. This one's more of a history brunch back here. Oh, okay. So, kind of looks like if there's a battle, they would dig a trench. Oh, hi there, guy. Didn't see you there. But why male models?
So why male models?
So this kind of imitates that. And dug a trench at least 5 foot high. Next room over, clockwise, is another cannon. 3-pound bronze cannon, which is a heck of a lot smaller than the ones that we were looking at. Kind of looks like a couple other rooms that we already looked at with it. Just has some steps that go up and down, possibly some barracks. Okay, so that's in the other rooms. So what goes up is here's where officers or soldiers could go stand guard and shoot out the windows, so they have a position. And same thing down here. So I'd say about half of the rooms around the courtyard here might be empty, but the other half of them have historical items or displays in them. So kind of worth taking a peek. Carrie already went upstairs to go check out the upper level of the fort here. It is a 360-degree circle with cannons pointing in almost every direction. Now they're defending on all sides in case of attack. Kind of windy up here, but it feels nice. Yes. We've been so hot and humid on our excursion here at St. Kitts, but
feels good up here.
Yeah, how do you like the fort?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the views. I mean, I realized, at one point it was a fort, but it is really neat to look around and see the views and everything from up here. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice that they made this into a national park now.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have easily torn this down.
Right.
A century ago, but no, it's still part of history, so it's interesting to learn from it and watch it. And these cannons, they're enormous. The fortress is interesting to check out. So, and we got our steps in for the day. Let's go.
One more high point.
One more high point. Okay, over by the flag. Seriously, how far can these cannons shoot? Like a mile? I mean, they have to get some sort of distance. There's the highest point of the fort, where the flagpole is. Gotta look down on the whole courthouse or courtyard here. It's got an almost honeycomb pattern, almost. But I'm assuming this bell was part of a warning bell in case there was a enemy ship approaching. I want to ring the bell. They want to ring the bell. A little louder than I thought. I didn't do it. I don't want to leave the view, and I definitely don't want to leave the breeze. These little holes here were used for riflemen to shoot out of, and they had protection. They're all around the walls on all sides of the fort. Oh, Carrie's getting ahead of me. She wants to get down the hill and get to the gift shop. It's actually almost more challenging to go down these steps than they are to go up, because of the surface is so uneven. Oh, and it's also steep. You know what, honey?
Yes.
I believe it was the great philosopher, I believe his name was Kung Fu Panda. His immortal words were, "My greatest enemy, stairs."
Oh God.
I know that wasn't a Disney property, but now that we're back on, I guess the entry level, the wind is definitely a lot less. You can definitely feel the heat and humidity more. Okay, Carrie wants to go check out gift shop shopping. Oh my goodness. I found an ancient relic. You won't believe what I found. A payphone. Oh, I don't think it's much good. I lost track of Carrie, but I should have known. Should have known. Yes, we have cats at home. Our tour is wrapping up, so time for us to get back on the bus and go back to the ship. Air conditioning. What do you think of the fort?
It was really neat. I thought it was really very interesting. Beautiful views.
Yeah.
really could see the island.
Yeah. Do it again?
Yes.
Do it again. Cool. Alright, we're on our way back to port. Our excursion is pretty much wrapping up, so we're gonna figure out lunch probably.
And more shopping.
Yeah.
We are back to make our final stop. So ladies and gentlemen, to you, I said thank you.
Thank you. Our excursion at St. Kitts, what's it called?
The Essential St. Kitts with Fairview, and we were on the adults only excursion.
Yep.
But we were like 20 years younger than anyone else.
Hey, at least it was adults only. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care, but we actually had a great time.
Yeah.
3 stops. We went to...
we started with the gardens.
Yep, we went to the gardens.
And then we went to the Batik place.
Which was an old sugarcane factory.
Yep, and then we finished up at the fort. And then we drove by the airport.
Went in St. Kitts.
Yeah.
So it's about 2 o'clock now. Our excursion was about
4.5 hours.
We need to get some lunch, so we're gonna go find a place at the port here. Next to the port, we got plenty of places to go shopping. Yep. Get all your souvenirs and t-shirts. So this marketplace is a little bit bigger than I was expecting to be.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you go to these ports and it's like a small little mall. This is actually a decent size, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, where do you want to go first here?
Well, I would just like to find something to eat.
Yeah.
It looks like
Over here looks to be a food court type place with a couple different restaurants. We're gonna just see maybe what they got over here. I don't know what this pool is for. That looks so good right now to go sit in. So at this food court thing, they have a pharmacy. A place called Island Time. Place looks like it's closed at least for the day. Gelato, a place that serves kebabs and whatnot. A shawarma place, Indian place, a pizza place, Latin place, bar, jerk house, and an Asian place over here. So quite the selection available. What did you find, Carrie?
I got a gyro, but it's not a traditional gyro, but it tastes really good.
Okay. You got a side of fries?
A side of fries and a tangerine Minute Maid.
How much it all cost?
$14 US.
14 US, and you got it at the Sharma and Rolls place.
Yep.
Then I went over to a place called The Grill, and I got the small surf and turf skewer with fries. It was $15 including a bottle of Coke. We just finished our lunch. How was yours?
It was good.
Yeah.
I basically had a gyro, but
Little twist to it.
Yeah. Instead of the tzatziki sauce, it had I don't know. I mean, the closest thing I can almost describe it is it kind of tasted similar to honey mustard, but it had a little bit of a kick to it. Whatever it was really good.
Yeah. And I had this place called The Grill, and I had this surf and turf skewer, which was 2 pieces of steak and 2 shrimp. It had a interesting flavor. What do you think of the flavor on that? Did you try to bite?
Oh, I really liked it.
Yeah.
I just had a piece of steak. It was good.
Yeah, so we're just gonna wander around the shops here.
We're gonna go to Payless.
Oh, hey. When in Rome. Harry's got to get some chocolate.
Not necessarily, but at least love.
What are we doing here?
I'm buying chocolates.
Oh, really?
Rum caramel.
Oh, blueberry pancake.
I got that one for you.
Sounds good. We're in the St. Kitts Chocolate Factory. And Carrie is just having a blast over here going through all the chocolate. Oh, wow.
Let's do the...
It looks so delicious.
The milk one.
Carrie's got her.
I got a box of chocolate truffles. Bunch of different truffles.
You know what you're going to get?
Such a punchline.
Yes, all the ladies are after me. Okay, we are going to continue our tour around the port here. We're about halfway through, I guess.
Yeah.
the one thing that is unfortunate is like a lot of these shops, yes, go to one and you see what they have. They have a lot of the same stuff in the next one.
Pretty much.
Which is a lot of ports you go to. But the nice thing is they're not nearly as aggressive
As
here.
some places
We've been to other ports where they pretty much are out on the sidewalk dragging you into their store. And thankfully this is a lot more low-key, which I appreciate. It's kind of hard to play Minnesota nice sometimes and say, no, I'm good, thank you. But you have to do it, otherwise you're not going to get back on the ship in time. We like wandering around, but it's just so hot.
So hot.
Yeah, at least not what we're used to at this time of year.
Yeah.
So we got a few more shops we're gonna poke our head into, and then there's the ship over there. This is a big port. Carrie's on a quest to find an ornament. She will find one. Success.
Success, we got a Christmas ornament.
Gary found an ornament, yay!
Not really something I'd want to get, but at least I can say I have an ornament from St. Kitts now.
Yeah, there you go. I unfortunately went through like literally every store going, I don't have an ornament yet. And so it's like, honey, we gotta settle. We gotta settle. So that means now that we have successfully found an ornament, or settled on an ornament, whatever word you want to use, it's time to go back to the ship. Yeah, we are hot, we are tired, we are ready for a nap.
Yes, nap time.
And so, to the ship. Here's security. I'm gonna have to put down the camera, I think. And to get through, we have to show our picture ID and our Key to the World card. There she is, home for the week. The Disney fantasy. How was your time at St. Kitts?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Glad we got to stop here.
Yeah.
It's a rare port for Disney.
We had to show our info before we can get through the security from the end of the port before we can get onto the dock. And now that we're on the dock, we're gonna have to show it all again and go through metal detector to get onto the ship. So keep them out, don't put them away yet. So when you come in, you can go over here and get up to the pump station and wash your hands. And then they give out a towel, a nice cool towel.
Feels so good.
And they also give out water. Sometimes it'll be flavored because quite often you're dehydrated from your day. That's good. We had a wonderful day in St. Kitts.
It is beautiful, beautiful place.
It's a very nice town.
Yeah.
So to recap, we did the what excursion?
So we did the St. Kitts with Fairview adults only departure or something, something like that.
Yeah.
It was basically kind of a Circle Island tour.
Yeah, so we got on a little bus with about 15 people, 14, 15 people.
Something like that, yeah.
Little van, and he drove us around. We went to 3 locations. We went to the
And we went to that garden place.
Yeah. First we went to the Botanical Gardens, and then we went to the former sugar cane
now Batik factory.
Which was really
the
neat.
Romney Manor.
They had some very nice clothing and items and dress outfit, whatever. And then we went up to the fort, which was one of the highest points on the island. I think it might be the highest built port on the island. Point. Yeah. Point. Bing. Bill's an idiot. There we go. And then we just walked around the port and got some lunch. And so just a beautiful day, but man, was it hot.
It was so hot.
We were getting dehydrated, so glad we brought our water.
Bring water. Cannot stress that enough.
Yeah,
water.
And a little tip, like at the food court there was a pharmacy, and in there Carrie was able to get a really big bottle of water.
A gigantic bottle of water, and it was only $3.
Yeah.
And that's what Bill paid, and I paid actually for our, juice and Coke at the other places. And I mean, it was like 3 times the amount. Yeah, and it was bigger than our, the water was big enough to refill this canister that we use. And then plus we had extra to drink.
Then we had extra. So just a little tip there to say more. But then again, we also filled this before we left. So we had this to drink for the most of the day. Anyway, so that's going to do it with this video for our excursion day at St. Kitts, Wisconsin.
No. West Indies.
It said WI.
Yes, West Indies. It was W.I.
Go Badgers!
Not W.I.
So, that's going to do it for this video. We want to thank you for joining us. I am Bill.
You are?
Yes.
Okay, I'm Carrie.
You are?
I am.
You're watching KB Treks.
And we're going to take a nap.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. We hope you join the next video. As Carrie said, it's nap time.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
See
Good
ya.
luck and have fun.
Bye.